Sports pregame show. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And for Paul George, it was a tough journey coming back from that gruesome injury. Safe to say he's put that completely in the past, and he's been phenomenal the last few seasons.
You know what, Ernie? I don't know why we're still talking about that. Not every player can come back from something like that. You know, it almost feels like he got better after that.
Yeah,
you know,
he's
he
paying
pays attention to all the nuances of the court.
Attention. Yeah. You know, he's paying attention to him because I think the overall thing that's impressive is his speed and his jumping ability that has come back.
Time for tip-off as we send it over to Kevin Harlan for the call.
He's quick, Kenny.
It's coming.
Find out what Billy Donovan had to share with our David Aldridge. David.
Okay, Kevin, thanks very much. He told me he's anticipating just as tough a game today as the first time they met this team, a result that did not go their way. He said, "We know we're in the underdog role against these guys, and that's fine by us. We welcome the challenge." Well, let's see if they're up to it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Well, having depth is such a big deal for these teams, Clark. As you get deeper into the season, we see how these injuries begin to pile up.
Yeah, and they can hurt you. And you know they're going to happen. You've got to be lucky. A lot of it depends on your preparation and your preventative training. And that's not only on the training staff, but it's also on the players to take care of their bodies, get their rest, and do the things they need to do to try to be ready to play every game.
It's Oklahoma City. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the 76ers. Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3. Okafor out there with Sharp. And it's Fultz in at point guard. Now here's Anthony. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Westbrook. With the screen on Redick. 5 to shoot. There's the screen. Westbrook passes to Adams. They get the rebound. Outside Westbrook. Another shot. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Anthony's got the first points of the night for Oklahoma City. Fultz with the ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here's Sharp. Takes it off the glass. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. Adams' shot is off.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Westbrook from 15 feet away. Fultz, no good.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game. Hey, but unfortunately, they came up empty.
Westbrook kicks to George. It's stolen by Sharks. Now the feed to Fultz. To the paint. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. That shot, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Anthony, nowhere around. Tracks in the tray. Anthony's got 5 now.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Westbrook dishes to Adams. Screen by Adams. George passes to Adams. 6 to shoot. Here's Abrinas, covered by Okafor. Floats one. Abrinas with the bucket. Abrinas has got his first points of the night.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Sharge outside. Now here's Fultz. D right on him. And Redick now is out the key. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Redick drains these shots constantly. I mean, senses and feels the separation and then capitalizes on it.
Anthony kicks to Abrinas. Screen by Adams. Here's Abrinas. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Count the basket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here's Redick. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Fultz. He's off on that one. Adams, a nice D. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yep, and that's not a winning performance. I mean, you got to tighten up the defense moving forward if you're going to get some W's.
Now here's Simmons. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And good that time. Simmons got his first points of the game.
That, to me, is good use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's clear that this team comes out looking to attack. Everyone on the team wants to put it on the floor and go right at the rim.
And part of that is their leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean, team finished near the top in points in the paint last season, and the addition of Paul George just helps to enforce that strength.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That one is off.
And as you would expect, Steven Adams has grown into a larger role with this team. Really came in as a guy who could defend and rebound, but starting to become more of a factor within their offensive framework.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Good on the second free throw. And Greg, with Adams, he hasn't just been given more opportunity to display what he can do on offense. He's earned it.
You hit it right on the head. And as an example, a guy that was a bad free throw shooter, all of a sudden he became respectable because of his work ethic last season. Much more nimble in the paint than most would think. Just good awareness, and he knows when to pick his spots.
And George kicks to Adams. Shoots over Holmes. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Fultz. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Holmes passes to Simmons. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Thunder with the lead. Here's Abrines to the right side. Right side, Westbrook. Screen by Adams. The shot by George. Wide open. That three off the mark. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And finished off by Fultz.
Very impressive instincts that Fultz has. I mean, especially on offense. He knows exactly when to bounce for the alley-oop.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleashed chaos moment.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. He's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
When you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can. And relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So we'll see Ben Simmons go to the line here. That one's on Anthony.
And, you know, anytime your game is compared to LeBron James, that's a heavy mantle, no doubt about it. But, you know, with Simmons' size and point guard skills, I certainly can appreciate where people might make that comparison and can actually see some mild similarity.
What shot, gentlemen? Simmons at 6'10", a rare combination of size, strength, athleticism, and elite playmaking ability.
No question, Kevin. He's a drive and kick dime dropper supreme. I mean, this guy with bullet passes with ease and great vision and plays downhill, too.
It's stolen by Fultz. Simmons left side. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Simmons got 11 points.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Now, here's Westbrook. 29 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Simmons dishes to Sharp. Back to Simmons. Covington in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's Westbrook missing. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Simmons kicks to Saric. Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Westbrook. Covington a screen on him. Jumper off the screen. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen. Got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Now here's Fultz. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Kicks it to Covington. Down low. Here's Simmons. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Sharp. It's tipped.
You know, this Fisher's strategy was to develop unproven players and try to find some diamonds in the rough. Not a bad way to go when you're going to be patient. And Robert Covington might have been their best find. A very good defender at both forward spots.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jones checked in for Steven Adams. Reed comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Grant, he's checked in for George. It's Felton in for Alex Abrinas. Free throw drops for Covington. And Covington offensively, mostly a catch-and-shoot score.
Yeah, he plays well off others. His three-point percentages kind of went south the last few seasons, but if he works on that, I think he's got a place with this team, or if not this team, then certainly in the league.
Now, here's Grant. After the miss from Raymond Felton. Shot clock at 6. And it's Westbrook missing. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's McConnell. Holmes, that's a screen. Johnson, the pass to McConnell. It's Covington on the wing. Back to McConnell. Over Westbrook. The 76ers with another miss. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Outside, Felton. Westbrook kicks to Felton. Screen by Jones. Felton is in. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
If you're going in amongst the threes, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That free throw good from Felton. Aren't there a lot of great rim protectors right now in the NBA?
Yeah, there sure are, and there are a couple, though, that stand out to me. Gobert and Whiteside. I mean, they are just like octopuses in their ability to hover around that rim and challenge and change and block shots. Those two guys really stand out to me. I also think you've got to consider DeAndre Jordan, too. His athleticism, he's become better as a rim protector in his last few years.
Right. The 76ers lead. Now the pass to Bayless. Now Covington. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. McConnell passes to Bayless. Holmes kicks to McConnell. Over Westbrook. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got his first bucket of the night. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Left side, Westbrook. Dishes it to Reed. Reed, a screen on Covington. No good from Grant.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now, here's Grant. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Westbrook. The Thunder with another miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Bayless kicks to Covington. Holmes has a screen. Bayless with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The 9-footers on the mark. And now a 6-point 76ers lead. Oklahoma City shooting 42% to begin this game. Here's Felton. Screen by Grant. Felton dishes to Grant. Now here's Westbrook. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We'll return shortly. Russell Westbrook, the guy who has faced some criticism, also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out, to know when to score, to know when to pass, to know when to be aggressive, to know when to slow down. It can be tough at times because I want to do so well, and I want my teammates to do so well, and I want to win so bad.
We have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, it's been impressive for me too, Greg. I mean, they snuffed out a lot of shots, and I think they've had an intimidating effect on the opponent.
And got Felton. Read out there with Grant. Then it's Jones. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And there's the call on Felton. And it's his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Stauskas is checked in for Philadelphia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his third foul of the game. Thunder trailing by 11. Outside Westbrook. That one good for two. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And I love the confidence and energy Westbrook plays with. Just an excellent scorer once he gets good position inside.
Now here's Bayless. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McConnell with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Stauskas. He kicks it to Okafor. And no good. Some solid defense from Grant. Over to the left wing. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Westbrook.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3-ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient downtown.
Now here's Okafor. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. And Jahlil Okafor, the third overall pick in 2015 out of Duke. He was in the conversation for top pick overall.
Yeah, he certainly was, and deservedly so. Now, his value has fallen off a bit since coming into the league, but with big guys, you've got to be patient. Don't discard him yet. He's a very polished scorer and a good finisher around the goal. He's got to improve some other areas, but this guy's going to be around for a long time.
As an analyst, do you feel you view the game drastically different from when you were in your playing days in college and the NBA?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I really do, because I've benefited from the different coaches we've had a chance to visit with over the years, and that's added to my perspective. And you tend to look at things differently when you're playing. I was always a student of the game, but clearly I think I've become a lot more analytical as an analyst, if that makes any sense.
Yes. Now here's Jones. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Bayless, leading by 5. And here's McConnell. He dishes it to Okafor. Over Felton. Okafor points now in the quarter.
And, the offensive mindset of Oklahoma, never afraid to expand his range and work on that mid-range jumper, too.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
First free throw is good. The numbers Westbrook put up last season in his MVP run, Greg, just staggering.
And you figured his numbers would get a bump, but I don't think anybody could have expected this guy to average a triple-double. I mean, arguably the most impactful superstar in the league.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Redick comes in for T.J. McConnell. And both free throws good for Westbrook.
I'll tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
And Bayless kicks to Redick. He feeds it to Simmons. Over Reed. No good from Simmons. Who's trailing by 5. Grant outside. Screen by Jones. Takes the 3. Westbrook missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Bayless. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons makes it look elementary, simple. I mean, the way he attacks defenses from multiple angles is hard to deal with if you're defending.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 12. Johnson with the block. He recovers. Here's Stauskas. Now Bayless. Simmons on the wing. Johnson up top. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The dish to Stauskas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Westbrook passes to Jones. Westbrook with a screen for Jones. Right side, Felton. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Felton. No one near him. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Redick. Pass to Simmons. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Excellent precision and focus from Simmons. Feeling nobody can guard him down on the block, and he's right most of the time.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
leading by 9.
And really few teams in NBA history have undertaken the sort of extreme makeover the Sixers did over the last 4 years. And a lot of losing along the way, but the fans have been surprisingly supportive of the rebuilding process.
Now Anthony, after Markelle Fultz missed from long range. That one drops one. And it's 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Simmons. 15 points in the game. Pass to Sharge. Back to Simmons. Over Anthony. Hits the front of the rim and out. And before the rebuild, the Sixers for a long time were stuck in mediocrity. Treading water, Greg, as they might say.
Yeah, and it's hard to make that leap without top draft picks. And the Sixers plumbed the depths, if you will. Now, though, I think they've found their treasure trove.
We always talk about what a good shot is from time to time. Clark, how would you define a good shot in the context of an offensive possession?
To me, Kevin, a good shot is a shot that a guy can make 60 to 80% of the time when he takes it. Whether that's a three-point shot, your post-up moves, your mid-range jump shots, those are quality shots. And then the other piece of it is you don't want to take a lot of contested shots. You can make them as a pro, but good shots are shots you can make 60 to 80% of the time, and usually that means you're getting open shots versus contested shots.
One, then misses the second attempt from the free throw.
A lot of losing in Philadelphia. Just 47 wins over 3 seasons from 2013 to 2016. That's the second worst 3-year stretch in NBA history. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Frames the three-pointer. Fultz has got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Hey, Clark, for the Sixers, it seems they're finally headed in the right direction.
Well, I think that's the benefit of patience and all of those high draft picks, Kevin. I mean, some people don't like how they did it, but they rebuilt the roster from the ground up, and I think it gives them a strong foundation going forward.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
And it's Abrines in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Gordon. Abrines has got 5 points so far.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Outside, Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Anthony.
Gotta admire the hard work of Simmons, a genius at drawing contact. And Ben Simmons has what I think is elite defensive potential. Quick feet, quick hands, good size, good IQ, and he's a terrific rebounder.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one. And defensive versatility is so important nowadays. Simmons' combination of size and mobility enables him to defend multiple positions.
And, you know, Kevin, I think he can be an outstanding defensive player, even though his effort was questioned while he was at LSU. He still came up with blocks and steals, and I think he's got a good basketball IQ, and if he makes a commitment at that end of the floor, I think he could be better than average there.
Yeah, nice job of drawing for contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Simmons really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
with a scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Thunder.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
The ball. 5 points in the game. And here's George for three. It's rebounded by Fultz.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Taken away by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. It's stolen by Fultz. Now the 76ers on the break. Fultz with the ball. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Hey, I tell you what, Kevin, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. He's going up with his shot. He plays through that contact nicely.
And the one thing that you gotta love about Markelle Fultz is his versatility. I mean, he's got the size, the passing, and scoring ability to succeed at either guard position. He's almost Westbrookish.
Free throw good from Fultz. And you ask the scouts about Fultz, he has the complete game.
And you know, Kevin, he checks all the boxes. Athleticism, the size to play above the rim. And above all, I think the feel for the game is quite apparent when you watch him play.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, Fultz is a guy who can easily take over a game if you give him an opportunity to. He's very confident and has remarkable decision-making skills.
Now here's Anthony. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. He doesn't hit that one.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Thunder trailing by 14. The pass to Abrines. Simmons against George. Screen by Adams. And George gets it to go.
Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
Holmes sets a screen. Covington wide open. He fires. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Covington's got his third basket of the night right there. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Anthony kicks to George. Adams with the screen on Simmons. Screen by Adams. Here's George. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. George has got 6.
I tell you, it's one of the hardest things to defend in the NBA. Paul George getting a screen. I mean, he's really excellent at operating in the screen and roll.
And Simmons kicks to Holmes. For 3, Covington, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 12.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
They set the pick. Outside Anthony. Shot off the screen. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now, here's Fultz. 7 points in the game. Charge has the open look. Oh, good on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Anthony dishes to Felton. And here's George for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
The 76ers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.
One shot.
Trailing by 17. George. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Now, here's Fultz. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And you see Markelle Fultz and how he plays. Wasn't as hyped coming into college, but he changed that tune after one season.
And in that final year, Fultz grew a full 3 inches. I think that helped move him into the elite prospect range. At 6'5", with that 6'10" wingspan, he has the special size that you look for. It really was the lone bright spot on an otherwise underachieving college team.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Johnson, he's checked in for Sharich. That's good as he hits both of his shots. Thunder trailing by 17. Felton kicks to George. Adams sets the pick for George. Screen by Adams. Off the screen. And that one's good. George has got 8.
Hey, a nice calm disposition and demeanor is what helps George be as good and as special as he is. It allows him to maintain his concentration on the basket despite stifling defense.
Now here's Covington. 12 points for him. Passes it to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fultz. Another miss by Philadelphia. Outside Felton. And here's George for 3. They get it again. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Looked like he rushed the layup to me. I mean, the defense was late on contesting that one.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Amir, you guys really changed the energy level tonight. What has been the focus?
Just playing with a sense of urgency. You know, we made some mistakes last game, and we're playing much better this game. We got to clean up on a few mistakes and just playing with a sense of urgency.
Amir, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their benches provide. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
An aerial view of downtown as we return you to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, with the Great Plains stretching off in the distance. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I like how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Taking a look at the 76ers. Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3. Charge is out there with Johnson, and it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. Here's Abrines. Right side, Westbrook. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Westbrook's got the first basket of the third quarter for Oklahoma City. Johnson the screen. Fultz kicks to Johnson. Redick passes to Simmons. Here's Sharge. That one a little long. Under trailing by 13. Down low. There's Abrines. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Abrines has got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
Back to Simmons. Johnson outside. Redick with the 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. It's tipped.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz. And I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
Now here's Fultz. 9 points in the game so far. Adams brings the double team. Johnson the screen. Sharge dishes to Redick. Buries the long-range jumper. Redick's got his second bucket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
George against Simmons. Westbrook with a screen for George. A step-back shot here. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. He's got 10.
George is really one of the most amazing players in the league, an all-NBA caliber player, and he's worked tirelessly on his shooting form, and now it's close to perfect.
Now here's Simmons. 19 points in the game. Redick is in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And J.J. Redick with the prototype when it comes to his release point on that jump shot. So quick off the catch. Always has his feet set and squared and ready to deliver that dagger.
Shot chart as we see how things are going for Simmons.
And really what jumps out to me about this shot chart is just how aggressive he's been when on the floor. I mean, he's doing everything he can to get as close to the hoop as possible before putting up that shot, and it's worked out in a big way for him and his team.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Right side, Westbrook. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Westbrook's got 16 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels
every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And they're trailing by 13. To the inside. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 9. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 3rd in scoring, 4th in rebounding, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. And Westbrook throws it down.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Fultz, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. He's got 11.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. Ben Simmons, number 1.
Already in his first season, he's really a man in the paint. Ready-made with the strength and determination to make his presence felt.
Well, what he lacks in experience, he makes up for with toughness and hustle. Rebounding is one of those skills you can develop early, and he's been the best at it so far.
Last season, one of the first where a coach was not let go during the regular season. Rarity, Clark, in the NBA. Do you think coaches get too much of the blame at times?
Yeah, I would agree with that, Kevin. It's a great responsibility and challenge to coach in the NBA, but more times than not, they do sometimes get an unfair share of the blame for what happens on the court.
And so Westbrook makes them both.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Now here's Bayless. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Stauskas has it in the corner. Picked by Okafor. Shot clock at 6. Stauskas kicks to Okafor. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Really love how assured Okafor is close to the rim. Great confidence when he catches the ball inside. And he's extremely polished with his back to the basket.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 20. Arenas' shot is off. And here is Simmons. The feed to Redick. Kicks to Bayless. There's a screen. Redick passes to Simmons. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the Australian Simmons is a star in the making thanks to his extremely versatile and high-level skill set and big frame.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
That's good from Simmons. So he hits both of them. Thunder trailing by 13. Reed a screen. Up off the screen. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Now Now here's Bayless. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And Reddick kicks to Stauskas. Inside. 9 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
Has to be disappointing seeing him miss that one, Kevin. I mean, the defense wasn't bad, but still, I think he needs to convert from there.
Really left alone that time. Grant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. It's Reddick on the wing. This is to Okafor. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Robert Covington subbed in for J.J. Redick.
Straight to the NBA after just 1 year at Duke. Okafor making an immediate impact in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Warriors. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Oklahoma City, 2 spots down.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision. They set it out, and they stayed true to it.
The 76ers leading by 8. Dish now to Stauskas. Now here's Bayless. He's covered by Westbrook. And Bayless kicks to Okafor. Shot clock at 6. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Boy, how can you not bite on the shot fake? I mean, Okafor is already a master at selling it to the defense.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the Thunder making a change here. Belton's checked in. Both free throws good for Okafor. Trailing by 10. Belton dishes to Westbrook. It's deflected, but he recovers it. Belton kicks to Grant. All 3 off the mark. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Covington. Back to Stauskas. He kicks it to Bayless. 6 on the shot clock. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. And Jones sees it back. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. Reed a screen. Here's Grant, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Felton. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 6 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
That free throw missing.
And, you know, Grant, a second-round pick, has worked hard for his minutes in the NBA. He's an exceptional athlete who plays with a real edge, a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he sinks the second. The 76ers leading by 9. And it's Bayless in the corner. Okafor with the screen on Jones. Here's Bayless, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Bayless has got his first basket.
Oh, it's great to see Bayless mixing it up in the post. I mean, when he's scoring in the paint, it's got to be devastating to the defense.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Thunder have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Reed, no good on the free throw. 76ers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. McConnell kicks to Bayless. He dishes it to Covington. Back to Bayless. 6 to shoot. Okafor with the screen on Felton. The shot's good from Bayless. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And he makes that one. And that's now 27 points for Russell Westbrook.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Okafor kicks to McConnell. Picked by Okafor. McConnell passes to Okafor. Oh, it's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Westbrook dishes to Felton. Now Westbrook. 27 points for him. He feeds it to Reed. Pass to Adams. Good on that one. Excellent D there from Okafor. Philadelphia leading by 11. McConnell kicks to Covington. Here's the 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Covington's got 15 points.
The three-point stroke of Robert Covington is really a thing of beauty. You can't let him get loose from the outside. He's dangerous.
Now, here's Grant. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The kick out to Westbrook. Moves it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 29.
Love that aggressive mentality, constantly looking to put the ball in the basket.
Feeds to Bayless. There's the pass to Covington. to Bayless. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's Okafor missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the paint, and the dunk by Reed.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
Holmes does a screen. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Foul guys might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Thunder. Paul George comes in for Grant, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Fultz is checked in. Anthony, the pass to George. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Holmes. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Anthony. Now here's Fultz. Tee right on him. Okafor dishes to Fultz. Okafor sets the fit for Fultz. Back to Okafor. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Anthony. 11 points in the game. Misfires after coming off the pick. Here's Covington. McConnell kicks to Fultz. Passes to Holmes. Now here's McConnell. The feed to Okafor. Shoots over Adams. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, excellent execution that time, partner. Don't want to give the opponent any time to get them back.
And so it's Philadelphia up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action after this word. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the load. Not just one-on-one defense, it's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And the guys you were talking during that break, you think his team is listening?
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect. And let's just see how they respond.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. They've got Paul George. Felton is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
You know, Okafor's release point is hard to catch up to. I mean, he gets the ball so high in the air and so quickly, even when the defense is right on it.
And it's Westbrook missing.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Now, here's McConnell. Holds the pass to Okafor. Kicks to Covington. Lets the 3 fly. And the 76ers get it back. And it's Okafor missing. And they're trailing by 12. Outside Westbrook. Dishes it to Adams. And George kicks to Anthony. Shoots over Holmes. Anthony's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Holmes, that's a screen. Here's McConnell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Anthony.
And T.J. McConnell, undrafted out of Arizona, but he caught on with the Sixers, and I tell you what, made an immediate impact. standing at about 6'2" and just over 200 pounds. He brings that physicality at the defensive end of the floor.
No good on that. Greg, you were a defensive-minded guard. Do you see any similarities to what McConnell brings to the table?
You know, I love his toughness. He's got quick feet, a strong lower base, and, you know, he gets into you, and he racks up his fair share of steals because of it.
Alex Abrinas is checked in for Raymond Felton. And the second free throw, good. Thunder trailing by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Anthony. He clangs that one off the back iron and down at ball.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Now, here's Fultz. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Abrinas. All sorts of time. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Westbrook dishes to George. Back to Westbrook. Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz.
That'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established a position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The 76ers making a switch here. I think it's checked in. Yep, and goes.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Fultz with the ball. Okafor, the pass to Redick. Simmons on the wing. Back to Redick from deep. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Under trailing by 14. Westbrook kicks to George. There's the dish to Carmelo. Adams with the screen on Saric. Over Saric. Anthony can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Okafor slams it in.
And, you know, with Okafor, he's got a variety of ways to score. I mean, in the post, he's got a mid-range game, and he's actually getting better, getting to the line and making free throws.
Now, here is George. Adams, right side. Here's Westbrook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 31 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Okafor against Adams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I like seeing Okafor getting physical and drawing fouls in his attempt to get to the basket. I mean, for a guy this size, he poses a lot of problems for opposing defenses.
Is off. good on the second. Thunder trailing by 15. Now here's Westbrook. Adams outside. Here's the screen. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. It's stolen by Sharks. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Westbrook up top. Takes the 13-footer. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Paul George with the steal. Outside Anthony for 3. Sharks grabs the board.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well. Didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
Now, here's George after Ben Simmons' miss. George dishes to Anthony over Okafor. And it's Anthony again missing.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Pick by Okafor. Here's the screen. Pass to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Sharks. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. That one's on Anthony. The first. Sharich nails them both. Here's Westbrook. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Anthony, top of the key. Over Sharich. The Thunder with another miss.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
He kicks to Fultz. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Redick. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And that one's good. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
Low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
The 76ers leading by 15. And Simmons kicks to Sharich. Outside, Redick. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Westbrook passes to Abrines. Screen by Adams. A 3 from George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Okafor sets the pick for Simmons. Pass to Fultz. He dishes it to Redick. Shot clock at 3. steps back and shoots, and he hits the jump shot.
Even with the man all in his jersey, Redick has the skill and concentration to make you pay on those jump shots. It's real simple for him.
Now here's Westbrook. Adams with the screen on Simmons, and stolen by Simmons. And here's Fultz. Okafor sets the pick for Fultz. He feeds it to Saric. The pass to Okafor. It counts, and the foul. Anthony. And so he's picked up his final foul. He'll sit for the rest of this game. Reed is checked in for the Thunder.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Westbrook kicks to Reed. Reed a screen. Here's Adams, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Steve Adams.
Move shots.
First free throw is good. So Adams nails both of them. Here's Fultz. Feeds it to Okafor. Pass to Simmons. Picked by Okafor. And Simmons kicks to Redick. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Redick's got 7 points for the quarter. They're trailing by 17. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over.
I'm so sick and tired of the Photoshop.
Westbrook. Adams outside. Here's the pick. George against Simmons. They grant their own miss. Adams' shot is good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Fultz. Outside, Simmons. Shorts, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 17.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
And plays like that have really taken the energy out of those defenders. I mean, you can bet he's going to continue to keep pushing in that area.
Here's George. After the basket by Dario Saric. Lets it fly from 18. And George gets it to go. George has got 23 points.
Well, when you start counting the ways that George can score, it's really impressive. There's so many different things he does to get the ball in the basket. And when you're defending him, it's really a matter of picking your poison.
Now here's Okafor. Shoots over Adams, and that one comes up a bit short.
Gotta give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
Hey, guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Ben Simmons.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
No good on the free throw. The commissioner recently said the NBA will review, Clark, the one-and-done rule for college players. Any idea how that will change, if it will at all?
You know what? I'm not sure, Kevin. Quite honestly, when this rule was instituted about 10 years ago now, 10 or 11 years ago, I thought it would be good. I felt 1 year of college, if a guy was fully invested in that experience, would be better than no years. But I also understand college is not for everybody. And I'm actually of the mindset now that you should be allowed to leave right out of high school if you so choose. But if you do go to college, I would like there be a rule in place that there's a commitment to 2 years. I just think that would benefit all involved, the players, the universities, and I think the NBA would get a more mature and NBA-ready prospect. That being said, I think we're going to end up, kind of where we are right now. I don't know if anything is going to change in the near future.
Those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. Paul George comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raymond Felton.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Terrence Jones is checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Jeremy Grant in for George. Philadelphia also making some changes. Amir Johnson's checked in for Saric. Nick Stauskas comes in for Simmons, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. Here's Abrinas. The feed to Grant. Kicks to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. That one goes. Count it. Westbrook's got 33 points.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game because this one is done. Over. Phoenix.
Pick by Okafor. It's Redick on the wing. Dishes to Okafor. Reverses. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.